Hello, welcome back to the Tippy Jo Show. I'm Jo, this is Tippy, and this is Essence Monet. How are you doing today, hon?
I'm good. How are you?
Very excited that you're here today.
I am excited to be here.
Yes.
I've been so excited. I've been a little bit nervous, but excited.
No reason to be nervous. We ain't nobody, you know? So I want to know a little more. Well, I want to know a lot about you.
Okay.
But first, what I would love to know is how long have you been rapping, singing?
Okay. So, all right. So I'm going to break it down. So I've been like making my own songs and all that type of stuff since as long as I can remember. And then actually doing it. So I did like the classic band, choir, all that type of stuff.
All the stuff in school you could have participated
so I did that.
in.
And then I still did it on my own, but I didn't really do it professionally necessarily. So then whenever I moved to St. Louis, so like 3 years ago, I moved to St. Louis, I had to peep the scene for like a little bit because I didn't know, like I was scared, and it was like I was afraid to be like that person and then the regular person too.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I didn't know how to like blend them together. So it took me a little bit, and then this year is when I've been doing like shows and all that, like appearances and all that type of stuff. So
And you've been killing it.
yeah, so
Like I've been following you on social media for a while now,
Yeah.
and I love seeing everything
Thank
that you're
you.
doing,
Thank
all
you.
the shows you're putting on, all the content. Like
Yeah,
you
it's
guys
been a
are
lot. It's
really,
been so
really good
much.
at capturing content.
thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem. And I mean, that's awesome because that is like beyond anything else. No matter what you're doing, if you're trying to get somewhere, if you're trying to open doors, like you have to be so consistent
Yep.
with that content.
Yep.
So you're killing it. Like,
Thank you.
Look at him over there taking pictures. I love it. So Essence, is that your real name?
Yes.
Okay. And so Essence Monet is your stage name.
So my name is actually, my real name is also Essence Monet.
Oh,
So,
is that
yeah,
your
so
middle name?
Yeah,
or
it's my
okay.
middle name. Yeah. So my name is Essence Monet Harris, and then I just got Essence Monet. So
I love
yeah,
it.
that's me.
Now, I did a little faux pas the first time we met when I interviewed you because I know and I like think about this every day, and I probably will for the rest of my
What?
life.
What
But
happened?
whenever I introduced you, I said Essence of Monet.
Wow.
And then
But
immediately
that's
after
good,
that, I
though.
was like, you fucking idiot. Now I say that to myself all the time, just randomly
Wow, I
pops
didn't
in my
even
head.
know, so
Well, good
you just
thing
now
you
told me,
didn't,
so.
but
I never heard that before, but I might use it for something, so that's good.
I mean,
That's
if you ever
good.
like
I
make a
that.
perfume or something,
Right.
you know.
It's the essence of Monet.
There
I
you
got
go. Yeah. It's a vibe. I
That's
like
pretty
it.
funny. That's super funny.
So before we started rolling, we were talking about your outfit, and I would love for you to give a little shout out and tell us
Okay.
about what you're wearing.
All right, so here we go. Let's start at the hat. I love this because I love to do my outfit reveals. So we're gonna start with the hat. Don't know where I got it, so we probably should have started with the hat. With the hat, it says "Dope Mirror Vibe." Okay. Now we got the hair done by me.
Love it.
Okay. Then we got the jacket. Shout out to Pink Mercy. Her name's right here.
Oh,
And
that's
then
so cute.
yeah, so her name's right here. And then I gotta. Can I stand up?
Yeah, absolutely.
All
Show
right,
it
so
off.
this is the back. It says Essence Monet.
Oh, that's
We got
badass. Oh, those shoestrings.
We got the
Badass.
glitz and the glam. We got the splatter paint. Everything that I like. So yeah, this is my first custom made anything. So I really like it. Like if there was ever anything that I would frame or put in a case, it would be this.
That's
it would
so
be this.
cute. I
So,
love that.
Okay, and then we got the shirt, the mirror shirt, obviously to match the hat.
Of course.
We got the leather pants.
We're twins
And then-
today.
Yep. And then we got the diamondy shoes.
I love that.
And then we got the nails. Shout out the press plug. So
Look
these are
at that.
press-ons, if you didn't know.
Are they really?
Yeah.
I had no idea,
Yeah.
girl. That's awesome.
So every event, everything, the press plug. That's who I go to. And she gives me any color, any design, anything. So yeah.
So does she like make them? I guess that's
yeah,
really
so
cool.
yeah, so her name is, I think it's STL press plug, but yeah, her name's the press plug. So yeah, she any solid color. I actually mixed and matched these, so it came in all purple, but I had this from another pair that she gave me, so I put that on that one. But yeah, she does designs, custom orders, anything.
That's so awesome. I love that. Well, I hope this video here gives them a little bump.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You
for
see
both
me.
of them. Yes. I love that. Okay, so here's another question for you. Okay, you're a female in the game. Tell me about that.
Okay. Okay, so obviously I have a boyfriend, so there's that. And then I feel like I have an advantage because we're in like his city. So it's like he knows the ways and the works of everything. So it's like not under him, but under him, I know that I'm good because nobody will really like mess with me too much. It's not too bad. Okay, so that's that side. And then like, you mean like as far as people like taking females serious and stuff like that?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so,
I mean, as far as being entertainers, like we know, being women, when you're in this any kind of entertainment industry, we have to prove ourselves more. It's a lot harder for us.
I don't know. So I would say I haven't really, like, either I'm oblivious to it or I haven't really met like a whole bunch of struggles for real. Like, I just vibe wherever I go. So it's not really like I'm gonna treat you like this because you're a woman, or you gotta do this because you're a woman. It's just like, I know that if I pay to play, I got it. So it's not really, I don't know. I try not to think about it like that for real. So it's like, on this side with him, I know that I'm good. And then on that side, it's just like, if we're in the same round, obviously we match. So
yeah. Well, I love that for you. It's a struggle, you know? Like, for a lot of different people, it's a struggle.
It's a struggle. And I notice it sometimes, but I try not to, like, think about it too hard because it's just like, I don't know, like, I just feel like if I'm in the same running, then we have to be good. So, I don't know.
Gotcha. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you an off-the-wall question because that's what I'm doing today.
Okay.
What? I'm a little scared for you now.
I'm scared.
I'm just going to ask you this. I asked her the same question I asked you earlier. Do you have an inner monologue? Inside your head. Yeah, so like when you're thinking, do you hear yourself?
Yes.
Okay. Do you see pictures also?
Okay, so this is what we walked in on. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I heard
This is a serious
if I think
conversation.
a cow, I'll see a cow. Like, I heard that.
Yes.
Okay, so if somebody tells me to like picture something, I can't do it.
Oh.
So yeah, but it's like that with anything. Like if somebody's trying to make me laugh, I can't laugh. Or like if somebody wants me to do this, I can't do it.
You can't be on the spot.
Exactly, I can't do it on cue.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
can't
gotcha.
do it on cue. Everything has to come like natural. But if I'm thinking in my mind and I'm trying to picture something, or I'm trying to like, I can kind of do that, but I can't do it as well as others. And I've noticed that. So it's weird to me. Like I can't like close your eyes and think of an ice cream cone. Like I can't do that for real because they told me to. But if I just close my eyes and I wanted to do it, I might be able to do it a little bit more.
You're thinking about an ice cream cone you want to eat, and you're like, yeah, I see that, I want that.
Right, I might be able to do it a little bit more, but as far as like somebody giving me that and placing that image in my mind, can't do it.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Now, there is a reason I asked this question because I've got a theory, okay? So the other day I learned that a friend of mine does not have an inner monologue.
Okay.
And as somebody who has an inner monologue that never stops, I cannot even fathom that.
So they don't have like a voice in their head?
No.
Or like they can't hear the voice in their head?
Like,
or both?
They don't have that. It's just silence, which blows my mind.
Do you believe that though? Like, is that possible?
It's hard to believe, honestly,
is
because
it possible though?
my brain is at all times
Right, but
like,
in order for your brain to like work, you have to tell it to
now,
do
How do you
something.
think
So it's
through
like,
anything?
that's
if you don't
it's
have
like you might not necessarily bring it out or like manipulate with it, but it still has to. Something has to be there a little
so
bit.
I honestly
like,
haven't met a whole lot of people who do not have an inner monologue.
Yeah.
So when this person said that they don't, I was just like blown away. And I have so many questions and they're still all unanswered. I need more answers. But here's my theory on this situation. From what I gathered, okay, no inner monologue. can't picture things in his head, can't hear the voice in his head, doesn't understand what we're talking about when we say that. Like, he's thinking like, okay, y'all are fucking crazy.
Yeah.
You hear voices in your head, obviously, a little bit of schizophrenia, which is not true. Like, some people just have an inner monologue, and I think most everybody does. But my theory is that people who are creative have to have an inner monologue.
Yeah.
And people who are more analytical
Okay.
likely don't have an inner monologue. And those of us who are creative, that are constantly coming up with ideas, we've got these trains rolling in our head all the time. But the people who are more analytical, they're more process. They're more do exactly what needs to be done.
Robots,
And
so they just automatically react.
They're more of a robotic family then.
Yeah, they're just like not real humans.
Exactly. That's what it is. So you might
Lizard
need to,
people? Maybe. I don't know.
You might need to do some more research on that person.
I definitely do. On more, like, everybody, if you do
Literally.
not have an inner monologue, please message the
one.
page.
Yeah,
First of all,
let
get
us
one,
know.
you fucking
Try and
weirdo.
find
But
one.
second of all, like, I have questions. I need answers. Message the page. We're going to have a conversation.
That's crazy. So
I
it's just like
know.
they're not in tune with their inner self. For real. They're just here. Like
I guess so. Yeah.
I could see that. In
Now,
a
this
way.
person he's extremely organized. But he misses a lot of things. And that's why I say, like, creative people kind of have to have that inner monologue, and people who don't, they're more analytical, because he is so good at, like, he's very organized. He's very good. He's very tech savvy. He knows what to do in, like, marketing and things like that. But he
that's the robot
misses
nature.
the big things of it. So, like, I'm a big picture person, and when I'm thinking about something, I'm seeing all of it, and I'm looking towards the future. Where can this lead to? He doesn't have that. And I think it's because there ain't nobody in his head telling him this would be a great idea.
That's pretty funny. That's crazy though.
Yeah.
For somebody to say that they don't like experience that.
Yeah. You're going to have to ask all your friends, all
For
your
real,
people.
I'm definitely gonna
one
ask
by
everybody,
one.
like-
Do you hear voices?
For real, do you have a voice in your head? I'm gonna say that to everybody that I see now. What is the sound in your head?
Yeah, it's important. Yeah. So the voice that's in your head, is it your own?
I'd like to think that it is. It's
Yeah?
like me, but turned up a few levels.
Ooh, I get that. What about you, Joe? The voice inside your head, is
Oh
it you?
yeah, it's a voice. A couple
Whoa.
voices communicating with each other.
Okay, can I say something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So Tippy Jo.
Yeah, she ain't Tippy Jo. I'm Joe. Hi, nice to see you.
That's
You're not the
crazy.
You know how she was talking about if you really want to make something of yourself, like in the well, I'm the one that prefers to not be
That's
so.
crazy. I never put it together.
Oh, that's too funny.
Wow.
Yeah, you're not the only one. That's okay.
That's
She doesn't correct people either. She's just like, yes.
Yes, I do. They
That's
go, Tippy
crazy.
Jo, and I say, no, Tippy Jo.
That's crazy. That's pretty cool though. I like it.
Technical difficulties, like on the elevator today in St. Louis at the hospital.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It like jolted and stopped,
Ooh.
and then the little robot came across and said, "We are having technical issues right
Oh my
now."
gosh.
Yeah, everybody in the elevator went, "No, the fuck, we're not."
That would be
It was fixed right away. There must have been something to be like, yeah, for 1 second.
Did you look around like, okay, who am I trapped with?
For real. You gotta think about
I
those
was
things. There was a
Snapchatting
reason.
Wiley over there
That's not okay.
Yeah, you
How
know.
long was it broken for?
for literally just a second. Like it started
gosh.
moving like almost as soon as the message came across. But yeah,
For
Check.
nothing.
For 1 second.
Checkpoint.
I'll remember the 7th floor my whole life. I guess that's where it stopped.
Wow.
Are you a bit of a conspiracy theorist?
Not really.
No? What about you?
Think so.
No. So me, I stay clear away from all of that.
Oh,
Like,
yeah?
Yeah, like I'll listen and I'll hear it, but I won't accept it in my pathway. Like anybody that like plays about it or anything, like I don't want to hear them say anything to me because it's just like I literally have to be like, I'm not a part of this. Like
That's so funny.
I don't play around with that.
I love hearing all the conspiracies that people have.
Really?
Like, there's wild ones, stupid
Yeah.
ones, like Avril Lavigne is a clone now.
Yes. Okay. So
One of many.
if we do talk
Yeah.
about those things, that type of stuff, like people are clones and all that type of stuff, I low key believe.
Do you?
Yeah, like not clones. But
Listen,
like,
she's like, I'm not on conspiracies, but also I'm on conspiracies.
not clones, but like if somebody gets arrested for something something, and there's somebody in the world that looks like them, they know that they're the ones who have to go down for it, or like that type of stuff. I kind of low-key believe in
100%.
Yeah,
like if you've got enough money,
exactly,
for sure you can pay your body double.
Like, what is the money for if that person has to go down?
Their family.
That's true.
You know,
but like golly.
That's what I'm saying. Like, do I like my family that much? I love them, but how much jail time am I prepared to spend for these?
Exactly. And like, how long have you had the money before you have to do your like time? And
right.
Stuff?
These are important questions.
Yeah.
Do I get to spend some of that money before I get locked up?
You have to be able to. You can't just be like, I don't know.
You get it off your books and you're living like a king or a queen while you're in there.
There you go. Ramen noodles every day. Oh, gosh.
That's how I look at it.
Yeah.
Hey guys, it's Tippy here from the Tippy Jo Show, and I want to talk about mental health. You guys know that we are huge mental health advocates, and we are all about getting the help that you need. And one great way to do that is with BetterHelp.com. BetterHelp.com is the world's largest therapy network, and it is 100% online. And with over 30,000 licensed and experienced professionals, there is definitely somebody there that is going to suit your needs. It's so easy to get started. You just answer a couple of questions about your therapy needs, and they'll match you with a therapist that's right for you. But if for whatever reason that therapist isn't a good fit for you, you can switch to a new therapist, no problem. And BetterHelp makes it super easy to communicate with your therapist. You can text, you can call, you can video chat, whatever feels right to you, they're there waiting to listen. And the best part is you can get 10% off your first month's service by going to betterhelp.com/thebarn. That's betterhelp.com/THEBARN. Bye.
Looking to cultivate your own cannabis? Visit Main Street Grow Supply, your local one-stop shop for all things cultivation and more. Located at 101 West Main Street in Park Hills, Missouri, Main Street Grow Supply offers a wide range of top-quality products and expert advice to help you grow your best crop yet. Whether you're a seasoned grower or just starting out, their knowledgeable staff is there to guide you every step of the way. From premium soils to state-of-the-art grow lights, Main Street Grow Supply has everything you need to nurture your plants from seed to harvest. So why wait? Visit Main Street Grow Supply today at 101 West Main Street in Park Hills, Missouri, and let them help you grow with confidence. Main Street Grow Supply, cultivating community one plant at a time.
So many
this is
different
so random,
ways to
and I
mix
know I'm
it.
not the one asking the questions, but
Go
do you
for
guys
it.
remember when there was like, you could pick what Lay's flavor? Like you could pick a Lay's
like they
flavor.
had, like, a
and-
contest.
Yeah. I really thought I
You
would win that
voted
for
on
some
it?
reason.
What was your
Like,
flavor?
I can't remember. It was like I don't even know. It was something to do with like barbecue, but it was like multiple things put in one. Like it was probably like the sandwich and the side and something else put in one. But yeah,
I mean, I would try that for sure.
I would do a barbecue and like a slaw flavor mixed
Ooh,
together.
that would be good. You know how they have those like roulette
that.
chips?
Yeah.
How some of them are this flavor and some of them are that flavor, but you don't know what you're going to get. Yeah, they're Dorito roulettes. They have
really?
like flaming hot ones where some of them are like super duper hot and then some of them are just like regular cheese flavored and you don't know what you're going to get in the bag because they're mixed in together. So it's like a Jeopardy. Every time you eat a chip, it's like, am I going to die? No, I'm not going to die. They should do that with them barbecue chips too because then you could have all of your flavors but not mingled together.
Wow.
Big
I didn't think
ideas,
about
man.
that.
Big ideas today.
Entree, side, dessert, all in the same
well,
bag.
maybe not the dessert.
Okay.
I don't know
Too
if I
far.
want to go that far. Yeah, back it on up now. We're getting a little wild here today.
Sweet and savory. It could work.
Oh gosh. Essence, do you have your songs anywhere that people can listen to online?
Okay, so I got my first debut single everywhere. It's called Flying High. Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, everywhere that you could think of. Everything else is still in the vault, but it's in the vault for a reason.
Okay.
So, yeah. So when I first like started all of this, I wanted to drop everything like an album or like that type of vibe. But then it was like, realistically, it'll probably take me a while to have everything ready. So I wanted to like test the waters with one.
Sure.
And then as soon as that dropped is when I started doing all of this like shows and all that. So I just kept writing and writing and writing and like just showing everything at all the shows, getting reactions and stuff. So now that we're like nearing the end of the year, now I'm gonna put it all together and then put it all out. So,
I like that. So you were like workshopping it every time you went out. Make sure it's a vibe. Make sure people like it. Yes, that is so smart.
Yeah, I just added to everything. Like I had to get it's like an itch. Like I just have to get every song off at least one time, and then I have to see what the vibe is, and then I'll know like if I need somebody else to listen to it or if I need to like whatever. So yeah.
Now, are you making your own beats as well?
No, I'm not making them. I've gotten them. Some I've gotten remade. Other ones I've just gotten from people, and then I've just wrote to those.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Very cool. So what's your process when you're writing? Do you find your beats first before your lyrics, or are you listening to the beats and then saying, this is what this makes me feel?
So I'm always like 24/7 thinking of bars all the time, and then sometimes I'll save it in my notes, like I'll type it in my notes, and then other times I'll just remember it, and then when I hear a beat, I just start with whatever comes to my mind for that, and then I go back, like I did have this bar or I did have this bar, and then I just like build around that. So so technically I listen to the beat first, but also I have a few bars that I already thought of in my mind.
Gotcha. I always love to hear people's creative process.
It's so interesting to figure out where it comes from.
Yeah, it's like a little sandwich.
A little sandwich.
In a way, don't ask me to explain it, because now that I said it out loud, I probably can't explain it. But yeah, it's like bars beat bars.
Okay.
Basically,
it's a little word sandwich.
Yeah.
I like it. That is good stuff. Now, so you've been doing this for about 3 years now. Past year, you said you've really gotten heavy into it?
Yep, is when I've been doing like shows, like my own set. So I always did like features on songs. Ever since I moved to St. Louis, I've been doing that. But as far as like entertaining the crowd on my own, it's only been like within the last year, within the last 6 months. So
yeah. And are you loving that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, it's a rush, and I just like really, really love it. Like I was nervous. Super nervous my very first time, and my very first time was actually when we spoke the last time.
No way.
Yeah, my very first time.
That's wild, because like you killed it.
Thank you.
I would not have guessed. How awesome.
Yeah, so that was my very first time. So ever since then, so that's been like 6 months.
Yeah.
I just been doing like show after show after show after show, like literally like everything that I do all day every day is just like music. But wait, I forgot the original question.
Girl, me too.
You're talking to the wrong one. I forgot why I started to say that, but yeah. So,
do you enjoy performing on your own now?
Oh,
you were just saying, I do. Fucking kicks ass. Wouldn't trade it for the world.
Yeah. So it's a rush, and I really, really, really like it. Like every time, I just feel like, okay, now I know what to do to keep the crowd, or like now I know what to do to like switch up my vibe a little bit, or now I know what to do just to have a good time. It's just like now I'm in my vibe. Like now I got it. So yeah,
that's so fun.
Yeah.
So before all of this, like let's talk about like when you were younger and stuff. Were you in drama? Were you in choir? What?
Okay, so when I was younger, I always used to love music. I used to like write songs and stuff. When I was younger, my mom would like walk around the house finding lyrics. So I didn't know what to write yet at the time. So in order for me to like think and stuff, I would write down lyrics of my favorite songs just so that it would be like another way of me listening to it. And so my mom would always like walk through the house like finding the lyrics and be like, what? And because some of them were bad, and it was like, what is this? It's like, I'm just trying to write it down so that I can just like train my brain. And so I did that, and then whenever I got to, you can't start like band and stuff till like 6th grade.
Yeah.
So ever since then, I did band and I played percussion. So I did like piano, mallets, drums, like all that type of stuff. And I did choir, and then I did that all the way up until college. I did choir in college, and I did band in college, and then I got to here, and now I just do it.
What'd you go to college for?
Music performance.
That makes sense.
Yep.
So, did you get your degree?
Yeah, so I got my associates in music performance, and then I didn't really do like a whole bunch of more work in that. I'm still like in the process of that. So after that is whenever I started transitioning to St. Louis, and then so right now currently I'm a preschool teacher, and
Very cute.
Yeah,
I love that.
So I'm kind of like trying to merge both of those lanes together. So I'm trying to go to school for that, and then also do music like on the side, but not on the side.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So, what's that like for you living that double life?
It's crazy.
Because I mean, those are two very different worlds.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's cool because I get to like, we obviously do like music and movement and stuff with the kids. So it's cool because I found an area where I can kind of like fit in and like do me, what makes me feel good, and do it for the kids and like see them feeling good. So it's cool then, but like when I think about it, it's like, wow, like I have to go crazy and then I have to go be like a responsible adult.
Yeah.
So but it's not too hard, but sometimes it does get a little bit difficult. I'm like, I need to settle down a little bit. I'm tired. Like, I'm aching.
Makes you feel old, don't it? How old are you?
I'm 26.
Oh, you're young.
What?
I mean, I'm old, so you're young comparatively.
Wait, how old are you?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna start with 30.
Okay, she can't guess anymore, but I'm 35.
Okay, so that's not.
I just didn't want you to go above and then me feel bad, you know? So I thought I'd stop you there.
Start there because it's like how old could you be for real? Honestly, if I'm already 26, so I don't know.
What? If you're
It's not like 26. It's young, but it's
Yeah.
not like super young. So.
yeah.
Yeah, we remember how we felt at 26. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, at 24, you're like, the world is my oyster. And then
Yeah.
25, you're like, what's happening?
Exactly.
And then 26 is like, it's all downhill from
Exactly.
here.
That's how I feel. It's just like I don't even want to say that anymore. Like it's not cute anymore. Honestly, like
So I just be like, I'm in my 20s.
exactly.
That's all I need
like,
to know.
You gotta start lying. Like, you gotta start lying early because it's not cute anymore.
Oh, that's so
Can't say age anymore for real.
Are you going to be one of those people when you get older that's afraid, like, to tell people how old you are, you think?
I'm already that way.
Already that way.
Like I feel like I'm already that way, but I don't know. Like it's like half and half. Like I'm low key hypocritical because in my mind it's like you're only 26,
Yeah.
but then like in the world it's like okay. You're 26.
Might as well be dead.
Like you are not in any like. Come on now, yeah. So
Oh, that's
know.
great. I mean, look at us, though. Old as
Yeah.
hell, doing shit. So, age don't matter.
at all, it really doesn't matter. It's just there to like psych you out. I feel like, but
Very true.
it's still there though. So.
Yeah. And to make sure that people aren't vampires. Because, you know, if they say
Yeah.
they're like 100-something.
Vampire.
That's the
But
end.
people could still be
Spooky season,
could still
you know what I'm
be
saying?
A vampire and just not tell anybody.
That's true. Do you think there are real vampires?
I don't know about vampires, but I think that there's real like bots or something like that. So,
Those lizard people,
yeah, it's
huh?
like you,
Those people with no inner monologue. That's them right there.
yeah, it's people that you don't really know about that are just like placed here
Yeah.
periodically. So
You remember how she was like, I don't be on some conspiracy thing.
I don't be like when people start saying like stuff that's like, you know how if you say something like you speak it into the universe and then like something happens
Oh,
and like that type
yeah.
of stuff, it's like
Yeah.
I can't play around with that. Like,
Yeah.
it's like Ouija board vibes. Like honestly, I
Oh,
would
I
play a
see
Ouija
what
board.
you're saying,
I
yeah.
would play it, but I would only play it because I think that like low key, all those things are mind tricks. And I probably shouldn't have said that out loud because even then it's
Yeah.
freaking me
Jinx
out.
my damn
It's
self.
freaking me out. But
You're going to be
yeah.
haunted so hard now.
Yeah, but I think all those things are mind tricks. So it's like
Yeah.
I would only play it with somebody just to see if it actually moved for real.
Yeah.
Like, right now, I don't think so.
My
So,
kid, who's 7, he's like, let's play the Ouija board. And I'm like, okay. And then he puts his little fingers on it and he's like, clearly like he's moving it so hard. And like, he's not even doing it lightly like a normal person. He's
Yeah.
like putting all the pressure
Scraping
on it
it,
and it's like
yeah.
scraping across
Yep.
the board. And I'm like, dude. And he's like, there's a ghost.
That's the thing with a Ouija board is you really gotta trust the people you're playing that game with.
That's what I'm saying. It's like I
Absolutely.
can't play it because I don't believe that anybody else wouldn't actually move it for real.
Yeah.
I gotta know if it's real, and
Right.
then I'll know which side I'm on.
Well, have you ever experienced anything paranormal? Do you believe in ghosts?
I haven't experienced anything like paranormal. I don't think, but I feel like I've experienced like things in manifestation type vibes, but not like spooky, like Ripley's Believe It or Not type vibes.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Big manifester, are you?
I've been learning to,
Yeah.
but I probably wouldn't have like gotten into it before if like I didn't hear people talk about it, because like honestly all those type of things freak me out. Like
do they?
Yeah, I want to just be like regular and not a part of like any type of like beliefs of like things that could like annihilate you, but but I try to like listen and be aware, but I don't know, I can't like get too tapped in, honestly.
So, do you know the rundown on manifesting? So, like, when you manifest something, basically you're pulling from your higher self. You're bringing it to you. Like, there's a version of you that
You
has
robbing
everything
from
that you
another
want.
motherfucker that's you in another
So you're
plane and making their
pulling-
life hell to make yours better. That's what she's saying.
That is what I'm saying. Yeah.
For real?
So if you think about it, like if you're manifesting, if you're pulling the best parts out of another universe, out of their life, what are they left with?
Wow.
Are y'all swapping?
Why do you have to pull it out of their life though?
It's not
I thought you had to
real.
just pull it out of the air.
It's not, yeah, I think it's just really manifesting. When I think of it as just pulling positive energy towards yourself to help you accomplish whatever you're wanting to accomplish.
Yeah,
Therefore,
that's-
manifesting that for yourself. Not,
She said
I'm
if
going
only
to
you
rob
knew.
this.
Have you not? Okay, so like if you fall down the rabbit hole of manifesting and like how to bring things to you, you know, shit gets whole wild. Okay. So they talk about different timelines, different universes, different versions of you that have exactly what you're looking for now. And that's how you can manifest these things towards you, because you already have them. And that's the mindset you have to have when you manifest is this is mine now, not
Already.
in the future. You
Okay.
tell yourself this is mine now.
So
and that's how you pull it into you.
basically get it early.
No, I guess not, because
You don't give a fuck about your
maybe,
other
yeah, exactly, because maybe in this timeline, maybe you are never supposed to have that thing, and maybe the other version of you is supposed to have that thing. But if we're pulling from our highest self, does that mean that we're robbing them?
So
Getting deep today.
exactly.
I know.
So, I have like I don't know, because I've experienced where if like okay, so when you say that, it gives me like you talk about like doppelganger and stuff, it gives me vibes of like now that I can picture. Like when we were talking about not being able to picture stuff,
Yeah.
I can picture like me flying forward to a future self, like sorry, gotta go, and then like snatching
Like,
a
mine now.
yeah, like snatching a gem out of them. I can picture that, but then also I know that like from like personal experience, when you just like get to things too early, or things might be placed in front of you, but you might not be ready for them, and so you just basically like you fuck it up.
Yeah.
And then whenever it's actually time, you do it right. But I never saw it as like you taking it from your same self.
Yeah.
So that's pretty freaky.
A lot of different variations
think
on.
about that.
Yeah.
Like-
Yeah.
Sorry, future self.
Yeah.
But I need
Oops.
this.
Yeah, it's my turn. You've had it for long enough.
That's
it's my turn
crazy.
now.
So what type of like dimension would the doppelganger be in?
Well, that's a good question. I mean, they say that there are infinite timelines, infinite universes apart from our
Okay.
own.
So a whole bunch.
Rick and Morty too much.
A whole
just
bunch
saying,
of
like-
yous?
Yeah. So, theory is that anything you've ever wanted to do, you've already done. It just may not be in this timeline.
So what's the reason for you wanting to do it is because you've already done it?
No, not necessarily. Just like if you can imagine it, you've done it.
It's not real, man.
I don't know.
gosh.
I kind of believe. It's kind of crazy to think that like this is the only timeline,
Okay.
right? Like, I mean, if you believe in like reincarnation, or if you believe in, then obviously you've had a past life, right?
But with the theory of
So in a-
multi-timelines with your future, it sounds like there is no
But they also
reincarnation because you're
say-
continuously living the same life over and over
See,
again.
All those things I cannot get into.
Yeah.
And like
cannot speak
time
on
is
it.
not.
It scares me.
She's like, I am
Real.
busy doing shit. I do not have time to sit around and think about this shit.
I don't even know, but like I think about it to a certain extent, but honestly, I don't like speak about it to others because it scares me too bad. So it's like I just think it in my mind, and it's like only me knows about this.
Oh, I
but,
gotcha.
Like as far as telling somebody else, like, oh yeah, I cracked this code and I figured this out, and if you do this and this, it's like if anything, I'm gonna have to whisper that type of stuff. Like, I can't say it out loud for real.
See, my most favorite thing about manifesting is that it's a trick for everybody. So when somebody believes in manifesting, you have to really think about everything that's in your path, right? So if I want to do this, then you have to recognize the opportunities that come along that are going to get you to that, right?
Okay.
So when you decide you're going to start manifesting, really what you're doing is just saying, okay, I'm going to open my mind enough to recognize the signs that are in my path to get me to where I need to be.
Okay.
So is it really manifesting, or are we just doing our jobs?
So what do you got coming up?
So this weekend I have a fashion show.
Ooh, where?
I'm gonna be performing at. I don't remember the name of the place, but it's in St. Louis, and it's downtown. And yeah, I'm super excited about that. I haven't really done a fashion show performance before, so I don't really know what it's gonna be like. But I'm super excited for it.
That is
A
really
new
cool.
experience.
Yes.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Yes. Big stage. But yeah, I always like to like try to picture things before, but I can't really picture this one, and I don't really know. And I haven't really been to too many fashion shows, so I can't like fill in the blanks or anything. So.
Yeah.
I've only been to like cheesy bridal ones, so it would probably be no help.
Or like ones that small little stores and boutiques put on and stuff, you know?
Yeah, so I'm hoping it's good. I know it's going to be good, but I just don't know what the vibes are going to be like, so. Yeah, so that's
Make the vibe. Manifest the vibe.
There you go.
That's the vibe.
Steal that shit from your higher self. It's your vibe now.
Yeah, so that's that. And then after that, I'm not really sure. It's just whatever happens next, honestly. So,
Yeah.
But I'm sure people can figure out what you're doing if they follow you on your socials, correct?
Essence_Monet. ESSANCE_MONET. On pretty much everything. So
Nice. Are you on Facebook? Do you have a Facebook page?
So my Facebook is Essence Harris, but I dropped the Harris. So don't pay attention to that. It says that. Right now it still says Essence Harris, but it's Essence Monet. So
Very awesome.
You ready to get to the stairwell?
Yeah, you ready to do a little singing for us?
Ready.
Thank you so much for coming on the show
Yay.
today.
Thank you guys. Can we hug?
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Yay. Yay. Thank you.
One more time, shout out your designer for your jacket.
Pink Mercy. Shout out Pink Mercy. More work to come in the future. We gotta show the back.
So cute.
And shout out the press plug on the nails.